Welcome to the Miami International Autodrome, home of the Miami Grand Prix. This exciting track circumnavigates the Hard Rock Stadium, home to the National Football League outfit, the Miami Dolphins. Sitting at the southeastern coast of Florida, the Miami International Autodrome has 19 corners and 3.36 miles of racing. It's a circuit designed to encourage close racing while meeting the highest safety standards. Either way, I'm sure it's one that will please the fans.
Welcome everyone to the first F1 22 video on my channel. Miami GP is approaching and we're gonna drive a Miami sprint race, even though there's no real sprint race in Miami because it's a 5-lapper. We have 10 minutes, so let's get into it. We will also do the formation lap. First of all, a big thank you to EA and Marcel that I'm allowed to show you gameplay. That is really cool. I'm excited, really excited. I've already played the game quite a bit, of course, around 20 hours now, and I can say the handling feels amazing. Like, it feels so much better than F1 2021, and that's a good thing. It's more challenging, it's harder to go on the throttle, but in a good way, not in a bad way. It's not like you're lacking grip, it's just more challenging. It makes all more sense, it's all more natural, and that's exactly what we want to see, right? So, first of all, the tire model has changed quite dramatically. You already see we have really stone cold tires, and that's part of it. The formation lap is now really important to get a good start, and also in a normal race, which I will show you in future videos, the pit stop, the undercut is not as OP anymore, and the strategies will matter insanely because the tires will be stone cold if you go and leave the pits again. So yeah, you don't really want to undercut too much, but I think it might still be good because if you then pit a lap later, you will then have the cold tires and everyone else has their tires already up to temperature. So it's about finding a sweet spot in this game. There's a new feature in the formation lap as well, that's why I'm showing it to you. It's been already kind of showcased, or at least like announced from EA and Codemasters in the infos when we saw the reveal trailer. And the AI is not gonna take over now. That's already what I can tell. There's the new feature. We have to drive into our own grid slot, which was never a feature before in the F1 games. It was always the AI taking over, and I think this is pretty cool. And you can mess it up, I hope we don't. There it is. We did it, it wasn't perfect, it's just green, you can get it to purple. We're a bit off the green line, otherwise we get reset if we completely mess it up. Go, go, go! We got a decent start actually. Oh, the two Williams are fighting it out. Albon with a mega dive bomb. Anyone losing the rear? Oh! There I also seem a bit more racy than previous years, but maybe that's just the first impression. Well, no off track here, lucky for us. We're squeezing Danny Ricciardo. They're all going a bit slower. Oh! Oh, we are fortunate that there is no damage. We made a collision with Fernando. I think he has some damage at the front wing for some reason. This is the new chicane, it's really tricky. The track is fun to drive. It's also not too RNG, I think. The biggest RNG there is, if there's any, it's probably this fast chicane. Because you can cut a lot and it's basically where all the lap time is, in the middle sector. We make a move around the outside. No, we can't. Not quite yet. Or maybe into turn one. A late dive on George Russell and it works out. Next up is Esteban Ocon. Okay, that we are lucky that this was not a track limit. Ocon has no DRS, we have to make the move now, so we might be able to progress on Carlos Sainz as well. We're taking the outside line. Ooh, we're tossing the car around. Oh, that was close. This game might be the best F1 game yet. I don't want to hype it up too much yet, but I'm really excited. It's so much fun so far. And yeah, let's see how the final game is, because we don't have all the features yet, obviously. It's a work in progress, early access build. But Miami is also, the flow of it and everything, I don't really mind it. A lot of people are quite negative towards the Miami GP. I think it looks amazing. Like, this track looks really cool. For a street circuit, I like the location. We might be able to get P4, potential P3 if we are lucky, but we are super low on ERS. Probably not gonna happen. We're touching the rear of Carlos Sainz. Sounds a bit dodgy, but you know what I mean. Whoa! And the rear is kicking away from us. That's what I mean, like the rear is getting more looser this year. Harder to put the throttle down, which makes sense with these new regulations. But the cars are fun to drive. You don't have to worry, you will all be able to adapt from F1 2021 and previous games. It's still the F1 game, but it feels more like a sim now, which is good. Alright, I think this is the time, final lap. Let's make the move here now into the hairpin, so we are ahead before the chicane. We're quite quick there compared to the AI cars. And that's a nice and clean move down the inside with DRS on Carlos Sainz, the Ferrari driver. We managed to get a good run here. Purple sector, with the DRS of course. And now we are probably gonna... Who is in first place? Who is that? It's Lewis Hamilton. Oh, is it? Yeah, with the fastest lap. Charles improves the fastest lap as well. And we are gonna be a Red Bull 3-4 finish in the sprint race. And that's not too bad, I would say. Decent race. You could see the AI, how it's looking like with the fighting, how they are behaving. Let's be quiet for a second. Oh, Ferrari and Mercedes celebrating. The Mercedes looking dark grayish here, but only because of the shadow. Looking cool, there it is. Nice, good race. But yeah, here you can see probably the Mercedes is still a bit too fast compared to real life. So I don't think the performances are yet final.
Often my go-to would be a drive.
This is the
However,
sprint.
in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen.
And I hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. If you want to see more F1 22 early access videos and features, let me know. Put your questions about the game down in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button. Also make sure to turn on notifications so you get that notification when I upload a new video about the game. And also smash the like button for the algorithm. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.